Love all. Play. Service over.
Ian, I think it's safe to say that no love lost between these two pairs. They are both very, very anxious to win an All-England title.
Yes, I have seen this matchup before, and there's normally a little bit of needle in it, that's true to say. We might see some examples of some gamesmanship, making people wait on serve and return, and it could well get a little bit feisty, I think.
Now, these two pairs have met each other in open international competition twice previously. Matthias Bo and Carsten Mogensen have won both those occasions, but I have to say the last time I saw them playing against each other was in the final of an invitational event, the Copenhagen Masters, and it was Lars Borska and Yonex Rasmussen that won on that occasion. That's super. Great defence from Carsten Mogensen.
Service over. 3-1.
Oh, what a good serve. The flick serve completely deceiving Yonex Rasmussen.
4-1.
And I think it's also fair to say about this final that it really is going to be a question who can dominate the front of the court, and whether it's Lars Borska or Matthias Bo.
Yes, that looks to be the key matchup here. Lars has had a tremendous week. They've beaten the Olympic champions, they've beaten the world #1s, and he's gained in confidence in each match. And it'll be interesting to see how Matthias Bo copes with that.
3-4. Service over.
And there we see an example of one of the key matchup areas. It's going to be who can dominate after, who can get the first attack. That will be the key after the service and return situation.
Service over. 4-5.
Now, whilst, Ian, you've said that you've witnessed a bit of needle in the past between these two pairs, they do train against each other on a regular basis, don't they?
They do. They're both in the Danish centre in Copenhagen. But they obviously know each other's games very well, and they'll know each other's serves very well, so it'll be interesting to see which team takes the more risks on that in the early exchanges. At the moment, it looks as though the younger pair are off to a slightly steadier start here. Yeah, and I think we'll see a lot of these fast flat exchanges, because they won't want, neither pair will want to let the other pair get in and control the front of the court. So we'll see a lot of lifted defence, a lot of driven defence, I think. Try and keep their opponents off that net position.
Oh, that's landed in.
6-all.
And that's been typical of Lars's play all week, getting the good short serve in, quickly getting the racket up to push and attack the next shot.
Service over.
A rare miss from Lars Borska.
7-6.
268 kilometres per hour. That's just under 168 miles per hour.
Thank you.
So, Joe, you put me on the spot in the last match for the ladies' doubles. I'll do the same to you. Are you going to go for the men in black or the boys in pink for this one?
Oh, now, I'm not sure.
7-6. Right.
My heart says that I would love to see the more experienced pair, if I can put it like that, Lars Borska and Jonas Rasmussen, because I think that their number of chances of winning this All England, I think this is probably their last ever chance. Lars Borska at the age of 34.
8-6.
Jonas Rasmussen there at the age of 32. So my heart is with the current European champions, I have to say. And of course, the European champions will be trying to defend that title later this year. In April, the week ending the 18th of April, is the European Championships in Manchester. Quite fast and furious at the moment.
Neither side wanting to give the lift. Both sides trying to force, and
7.
a lot of flat driving, trying to keep the opponents away from the net position. But I think that game will probably favour the slightly younger pair. Karsten Mogensen, one of the quickest on the mid-court in the world.
Service over. 8-9. Play.
Yes, I think already we're beginning to see the little mind games going on, making opponents wait, removing little bits of feather from the court. Oh, what a return.
Service over. 10-8.
We're really
Service
not
over.
seeing the extended
9,
rallies, the length
10.
of rally that we saw in the women's doubles.
Call.
And a
Service
bit
over.
slow on
11-9.
his reaction to the
Interval.
third shot, Jonas Rasmussen. And it means that Matthias Boe and Karsten Mogensen go to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage. And of course, no coaching staff involved because both pairs from Denmark, and I'm sure that head coach Lars Uar is sitting very happy at the moment somewhere in the stand watching this. He, of course, will be celebrating the fact that Tina Rasmussen has regained the All England women's singles title. In fact, Ian Wright's just pointing out to me exactly where he's sitting. I can see him in the stand. Yes, he's got a little smile on his face. That's not surprising, is it?
Yes.
Guaranteed 2 titles at this year's All England Championships, Denmark.
Yes, he can relax in this one. He'll be enjoying this.
11-9. Play.
Oh, that is brilliant from Lars Borska. He literally stepped into that.
Yes, every time he's on the cross defence, you'll see him trying to push forward, trying to look for an opportunity to get forward, and we see it here. It's the cross lift and then steps in on the cross defence. Very good play.
282 kilometres an hour, and there's Kenneth Yonex. Yeah, sitting back and smiling. He's very happy, man. Yeah, good attacking play.
Good play, all set up from the good serve and the good third shot, getting the block in early and forcing the lift, and that's what this game's going to be all about. Neither side will want to give the attack away, so that battle for that forecourt supremacy will be the absolute key to this match.
Good rally.
Yes, again, trying to stick with the flatter type game. I just feel that Parsker and Rasmussen will be better served by putting 1 or 2 blocks in, forcing the younger players to lift the shuttle and get a bit more time then to organise for the attack.
Clever placement of the smash.
13-11.
Yeah, good angle in attack there. Allows his partner to get in and play the net shot and force the poor lift.
Yeah, Marcel Schormans. There's the 2 Danish coaches. Kenneth Yonex nearest to us, Lars
13-11.
just beyond in the black jumper there. Yeah.
Play.
Ooh, a little bit of
Service
nerves.
over.
You know, I think that the
12-13.
more that the former world champions can stick with Mathias Bo and Carsten Mogensen, because of course Carsten Mogensen and Mathias Bo are expected to win this. They are the seeded pair, and I think they will start to feel the pressure more and more. If they get into a lead, I think a good lead, 4 or 5 points, I think that would be decisive. But if the former world champions can stick with them, it might be a surprise result as far as many people are concerned. That's a great shot.
Yes, I think that's a very good point, Jill. Mogensen and Bo are known as very good front runners. They get in front, everything's flowing, movements gets good. But
14-12.
in the tight game, sometimes Carsten Mogensen has problems with his service. He gets a little bit tight on service, and just can get a little bit nervy in tight games, and I'm sure the older pair know that very well, and we're looking to stick with them for as long as they can.
So Tina Rasmussen there, well, it's very interesting. She stayed to watch her teammates with her boyfriend there, who's also the team physio, Martin Vaughan.
Fourteen 12.
Oh, I don't believe it. That is just remarkable. And it's often a shot like that that can really determine a match. How did he get it back, let alone get it back with interest?
Fifteen 12.
Yeah, well, we were noticing in earlier matches that Matthias Boe does at times struggle defensively.
15.
And quite obvious that their opponents realise that. They're pressurising his defence all the time in that rally. Superb.
Yes, and I think your point about Bo's defence is a very good one. And I think that makes the first 3 or 4 shots even more important, because whoever gets that first attack is really going to take control of this match. It's still very cagey on the first 4 shots at the moment. There's no real pattern been established there.
That is phenomenal. My goodness, where on earth did that come from? Finds an angle that's just absolutely extraordinary.
Just emphasises the point even more. Whoever gets that first lift really can dominate this match. Super play there. The younger pair refusing to lift, going for the drive defence, taking the risk of going through the net player rather than give the high lift. Slightly high risk strategy, but came off there.
The channel attack finds the perfect position on the smash.
15, 17.
Either Boe or Mogensen reacting to that.
Generally, the statistics show in world badminton at the moment that in men's doubles, 78% of the points are won by the team that takes the attack first. But in this match so far, I would suggest that percentage is even higher.
the weakness in the left-handers' defence. A very, very good rally.
16-17.
.270 kilometres now. That's 168 miles per hour. Oh, the string's gone in his racket. You could tell by the noise, the shuttle maid coming off the racket. The strings had broken. A whole army of stringers here at the All England Championships. They were telling me earlier today, over 520 rackets they've restrung already.
Yes, they have long days, the stringers. They're usually in here at about 7 o'clock in the evening and don't finish until the last match comes off.
So all level now in this opening game. 17 all.
Please, gentlemen.
Yeah, all of it really directed at Matthias Boe.
Yes, there's a real pattern emerging here that the older, more experienced pair really fighting hard to get that first attack and then trying to press Matthias Boe into some mistakes on his defence.
288 kilometres per hour. Goodness me. It's almost 180 miles per hour. Fastest smash of the match so far. Yeah, they're working so well now, the former world champions.
Really quick work, quick feet in the forecourt. Getting in early, getting the block, getting the lift, and then attacking Matthias Boe there on the defence. One left, one right. Finishing the rally from the front court.
Incredible. Such fast exchanges. So now from 14-17 down 6 straight points
Game point, 17.
to bring them 3 game points in this opening game for Lars Borska and Yonex Rasmussen. The low serve hits the top of the net, it gets deflected and it's short of the mark. We've been noticing that he has had problems with his low serve. He does get nervous at times and often reverts to the safer flick, but of course that does give away the lift.
Hey.
So 1 game point has been squandered. And another.
19-20.
Who's got the nerve?
Yes, a surprising mistake there, but again, the younger boy sticking with the tactic of not lifting, trying to go for the drive rather than the lift, and it paid off there.
Unbelievable. That is where Matthias Bo is at his best, coming forward to the net.
20-all.
And with the help of 2 errors from their opponents and 1 brilliant rally, Matthias Bo and Carsten Mogensen have saved 3 game points and they're back level. 20-all. And of course, extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yes, Marcel Schorman's just saying to the players, please return to court now. The court has been mopped.
20-all.
Oh, line judge changed his mind.
21.
Initially
20.
indicated in, but then decided it was out. And in the end made the right decision. It was clearly long of that back line. So having survived 3 game points, now the number 4 seeds, Bo and Mogensen, have a game point themselves. Oh, my goodness.
Service over.
That's an incredibly good return, and given the pressure of the situation, fully committed, driving forward with the legs and found the net cord return. Super play.
Unbelievable. I was just thinking what a wonderful low serve and how that was going to be the influence, and then suddenly Carsten Mogensen finds a defensive shot that is just out of this world. So now a second game point opportunity for the number 4 seeds. And they take it. Carsten Mogensen and Matthias Bo weathered the storm, survived 3 game points from 70.